All right. I'm going to show you a cool way to embed Google Slides into a Canvas page. So you've got a slideshow that's embedded, and kids can access it if you'd like them to. So what you want to do is first you're going to want to create a Google Slide. So what I've done in my journalism classes is I create my agenda through Google Slides, and I give it the date. I got my I can statements, but you don't have to do agendas. You can do other things too. So if it's like notes or projects or an example of a project that's a student's that you want to show, so you can do all kinds of things. But I use it for the agenda. That's one of the main things I do. So I've got homework, I've got all the I can statements, and then steps of how things work. And so what you want to do then is you're going to be able to put this within Canvas and embed it so the kids actually see, or the parents actually see, the slideshow. So it's not a link that we're creating. We're actually making a visual. It's actually you're gonna see this. So what you're gonna do is create your slideshow and go down to File, and you're gonna go to Publish to the Web. And so by clicking that, you don't want the link. We're not linking it. We're embedding it. So click on Embed. And I have found out that the medium is actually a really good size to stick with. I've messed with some different sizes, and this is the best one. And then the auto advance slide, I usually do a minute. That way you can actually progress through the slideshow and hit an arrow on it. So this just keeps it so if kids are looking at the slideshow, it doesn't constantly keep changing. And then when you're done with that, you have this code right here. You want to copy that code. I usually Control-C to copy it, but you can right-click copy too if that's how you work. Then you're going to go into Canvas, and you're going to open up a new page. You can do this in a homework page. You can do this in a discussion. All these things you can do in a quiz. So if you have quiz questions you want to put on. So this is something you can do in a lot of different things. So view all your pages. I'm just going to show you how to do it in Pages, but this is the same for everything. Make a new page because you all have this HTML editor button. So make sure you name your page, or your assignment, or your discussion or quiz, and then you want to go to HTML editor. And what you're going to do is you're going to paste that code that we got right here into Canvas right there under the HTML editor. Then if you go back to Rich Content Editor, what you're going to see is this funky gray box with the little film strip. Now it's not showing up right now, but I have pasted or embedded the slideshow right here. Hit save, and you're going to then see the slideshow appear on the page. And the neat thing about the slideshow is that you can actually click through it and go to the different days. So that's nice. So you would, students and parents would actually have to click through the day. I don't know how to, like, on the day of the 19th will show up. That you can't do. You just have to actually click through it. So I actually pull this up in class, then hit this, and then it's the whole screen, and that's what's projecting. Another nice thing that I was using the other day while I was talking about stuff was this little turn on laser pointer. And then now it creates this little red dot that creates a nice little path, so it's really easy to see on the screen, and so kids can follow that a lot easier, which is really nice. Turn that off. So if you want to embed Google Slides into a page, an assignment, what you need to make sure you do is go to the HTML editor, put the code there, save it, and then your page shows up, and it's all done. So when you go into your slides and you're going to add a new slide, so for example, let's make a new slide, and I'll make it look completely different so you can see. Duplicate the slide, and then I'm going to just delete the stuff on it for now. That way it looks completely different. So then it saves automatically. Go back to Canvas. What you can do then is refresh the page. The code will follow through, and so you can click through and the slide is already there. So once you embed a slide and you keep adding to it, you don't have to do anything else to the page. So it is a really handy way to embed content, especially with something you're going to constantly update like an agenda. So I highly suggest you maybe play around with that and have some success and enjoy using Google Slides visually in a way that embeds nicely into Canvas.